Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the elect. 144,000 and 1/3. My name is Yakalba from Plain Tables Camp. The apostle was going into, and the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color. Let's listen in.
You know, she's wearing the red with the crystals and so forth. She represents Babylon the Great. She represents the Hua that sitteth upon many waters, the Hua that sitteth upon the beast. He represents the nations
That's
being corrupted by her. Fornication
17.
means to go to bed with. Let's come back over here. Wine, drunk, wine, get you tipsy, gives you a buzz. You drink too much of it, you're going to get drunk. Fornication means going to bed with somebody. It's an adultery. Committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication. That's the moral part. When you look up the word fornication, it means something immoral. Adultery. Ultimately, they're going to all take the charagma, but that doesn't mean fornication. But then again, it does mean fornication. Because if they accept everything from America, from the woman, they're going to accept that. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of a fornication. Let me come back over here. See? Look at that. So these entertainers are insiders, man. And they're honorary so-called white people. What do you got? You got red. You got a red hue. You got a red, which when you look at it from a different angle, it looks like a dragon's mouth. That's a dragon's tail. She's got red. She's sitting on top of the beast. And you got the purple. You got purple over here, purple over here. From another angle in my video, you see purple over here, and then you see purple over here and purple over here. Red and purple. Then you see the precious stones on her. So she definitely represents Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. And upon her head was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. If you go into the Hebrew has a numeric value. Each letter has a numeric value. Mystery Babylon the Great represents a 6. The mother of harlots represents another 6. And abomination of the earth represents another 6. So you would need a New Testament Hebrew, which I have. I did a video on it. Apostle Ramlab, I did a video on it many years ago. Because Ariad broke it down that way. But I had did it my way, and I found a different way of doing it, and it both ways you break it down adds up to 603 scoring 6. Revelation 13 and 18. And I saw a woman.
And I'll go over that at the end of the video. We'll finish playing the Apostles video out. The 666 in Revelation 17 and 5.
Woman drunken with the blood of the saints, and with the blood that's talking about us coming over here in slavery, us taking the northern kingdom down, shedding a lot of blood, with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua going back to the Roman Empire. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. The great admiration meaning you had love for her, but a lust of love, like you wanted to have sex with her. So the angel got mad at John. It says, and the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will show thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, NATO in the EU, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. You brothers and elders that have been in this thing, you know this scripture by heart. You can quote the scripture by heart. This is for you newer brothers coming up. Got to understand these breakdowns. This is why High Priest Ariah, he was known for just going in and break. He would break everything down. Let's go to Revelation 18. Let's go through it. Let's go to Revelation 11. And then 2 weeks later, he'll go through those same breakdowns again. I would say, wait a minute, you just went through that 2 weeks ago. Now there was a reason why he did that, so it stays in your mind. You don't break it down one time, you keep going over it. It said, the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit and go into perdition. The beast represents Rome, Rome not being there, and Rome coming back again as America, the NATO nation, the EU nations. And go into perdition. Perdition meaning destruction. And they that dwell upon the earth, shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world. The ones written in the book of life from the foundation of the world are the elect. So if you're one of the elect, that means you were chosen before the earth was put together. So your spirit was back there 6,000-7,000 years ago, 8,000-9,000 years ago. Our spirits are always there. The Most High formed certain spirits to be angels in the heavens, and other spirits for us to take on these bodies. When they beheld the beast that was Rome and is not, and yet is America and then NATO and the EU, as I said. And here is the mind which hath wisdom, the 7 heads, the 7 mountains, kingdoms on which the woman sitteth. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and one is Rome, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. England, Great Britain, and the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, not the 7th, but the 7. That's America, and goeth into perdition, destruction. And the 10 horns, which represents the EU, now there's 30 nations, which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet. Remember, NATO came into power in 1949, 1950. The EU came into power in 1957, 1958, but received power as kings 1 hour with the beast, which represents approximately 42 years, which leads up to the year 2000. So from the year 2000, they started going downhill, really from 1970, Obadiah 1. These have one mind and give their power and strength unto the beast. Victory for the Lamb. So we're in this time right now. This right here is already come to pass. This is getting ready to come to pass. Inside of months. It says 14 verse, these shall make war with the Lamb, and shall overcome. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is Lord of lords, and that word there is Kairos, Kairos of Kairos, meaning superiors of superiors, and kings of kings, king of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. Let's start with the angels are going to come with him. Right behind him, second in command is Michael, and then we're going to be delivered, which is the elect, hopeful elect. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where who sitteth, are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, These shall hate the whore. Now the 10 horns also represent NATO and not just the EU, because you said, well, that's EU, NATO and the EU nations that possess missiles. Not all of them possess missiles. I know France possess missiles. I know Great Britain possess missiles. It says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and eat her flesh as it, and burn her with fire. Nuclear fire. For the Most High have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. See, they call shots out of America, but they get the memo from London, one of 3 city states.
So this is the Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So you read from right to left for the Babylon the Great, the Hebrew right to left, and for the numbers, you would read right to left also. Then you would get 87 here. Then you would break the 87 apart and put 8 plus 7, it would equal 15. Then you break the 15 apart, 1 plus 5 equals 6. Alright, so here on the second line, the first one was Babylon the Great, and this one is Mother Harlot. Mother Harlots. Alright. So you would do it the same way. It equals 1. So you go right to left. Read. So you would you would omit the la, and you would get 510 when you add them all up. So you would take 5 plus 1 equals 6. Alright. Down here, the last one would be Abominations and Abominations Earth. Alright. So you would do the same thing. Wa is 6. Wa is 666. Alright. And there's another way you can break it down too to get 666. You don't gotta say wa. I'll bring it out. You could say, alright, so we got so you add these all up, and you will omit the ya. Alright. And you would get 798. Then you would break 798 apart. 7 plus 9 plus 8 equals 24. Then you break 24 apart. 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's where you get your 666, which would be Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. Alright. Now, when you go over to Revelation 13 and 18, in the Greek you have chi, xi, stigma. Esau say it. Turn the volume down a little bit because he's loud.
Strong's G 5516. Chi, xi, stigma. Chi, xi, stigma.
All right. So that's represents 666. So we got the chart here. So, and they tell you, but I'm just showing you this so another reference. They tell you chi, xi, stigma. This represents 600 or the 400. Let's look at it. Yeah, chi represents 600. All right, looks like an X in English. It's the Greek chi. And then we got xi. Some say xi. All right. And look at that. It looks like an E, right? Like a stylized E. 60. So we got 600, 60. And let's look at, obviously, 6, stigma. I should already know that. Stigma. Stigma. 6. 600, 60, and 6. And it even tells you here, respectively, 600, 60, and 6. All right. Now in the Hebrew, they render it just the same way. I'll show you that. It's Revelation 13:18. Basically, it's 400 plus 200 plus 60 plus 60 plus 6. So it's the same thing, equivalent to the Greek. That's how we know that the Greek came out of the Hebrew. All right. Yeah, tha, ra, sa, wa. So tha is 400, right there. The ra, or ra, is 200, right there. The sa is 60, right here. And the wa obviously is 6. All right, wa, not va. Wa. All right. Tha, ra, sa, wa. All right, you can see it. 6, 6, 6. So that's how you break down the numbers in Revelation 17:5. Break down the Hebrew to the numbers, and how you break down the Greek and Hebrew down to the numbers 666. So hope you're edified. Shalom.